Destination Lady Musgrave Island on Creek to Coast today, as one of Australia's most recognised boat builders conducts sea trials in one of the prettiest places in Queensland. There's a stylish new look to the Haynes Group factory at Wacol in Brisbane that reflects the company's reputation for cutting-edge design. While production of fiberglass boats continues in full swing, it's been a pretty up and down year for Queensland's premier boat building family. The marine industry shared the family's pain following the recent death of John Haynes Sr. OAM. John Sr. turned a backyard business into an Australian boating icon, and the crew's committed to building on his legacy. Hey, Greggy. And if you're going to continue to pump out some of the more popular leisure boats getting around, then you can't beat the experience of putting them through their paces yourself. One of the more popular destinations for R&D development for the Haynes team is right here, the Capricorn Group. Gordy, you right?
Mate, we're right.
Gregory?
Yep. Where do you go?
Let's go. Greg Haynes, Gordon Triplett, Todd Hasty and Travis White have invited me on their fact and fish finding mission, based out of the lagoon at Lady Musgrave Island. It's the southernmost island in Capricorn Cays National Park, and Greg makes a good point that if you're towing a trailer, it's pretty straightforward to get here from Brisbane. You'd want to allow about 6 hours up the Bruce Highway into the town of 1770. Then, if that weather's friendly, it's an hour and a half run across by boat. We've heard whispers that that weather is going to turn, so I'm busting to weather line straight up. Hey Gordy, I can't believe I'm up here, mate. I've been wanting to get up here for years. Yeah, mate. This beautiful beast is a new addition to the signature range, the 602F. But it's not going to be worked too hard this afternoon because the plan is to target some pinnacles just a few nautical miles east of the island. You can anchor, but Gordy likes to throw out a parachute and drift. It slows you down and lets you fish a lot lighter, so the bait will present better. Sorry, Gordy. I've got you. You know me, I'm a bit of a fish pig. Oh, Gordy. Not a biggie. It's always a good sign though, mate, when you drop your first baits down and you get a fish. He's not a biggie, but still. Yeah, a little pretty one. One of the many cod you'll get here. Whenever I get to a spot, I always reckon it's good to start with pilly because it acts as a bit of a burley. So you put 2 pillies on first up, get it down, then the little fish eat the pilly, another 2 pillies down, another 2 pillies down, just creates a massive big burley area, then the bigger fish start to move in. Well, that's the theory anyway. There's a bite. Bit better. Not a monster, but he just wanted it. He's not a real biggie again, but a little cod. Look at that pretty little fella.
What would you call that one, a wire-netted cod?
Yeah, or a camouflage cod, I think they're called. There's that many different cod species out here. You must.
Yeah, there's millions of them.
Regularly visited, you must see. Let's get a little tap, Gordy. So, mate, you're obviously a fisherman that, you know, there's a place for everything.
Absolutely.
The layout of this boat, what is it that appeals to you as a fisherman?
Like you say, there's a place for everything. There's plenty of room in the side boxes to put all your gaffs and landing nets, spare tackle.
Yep.
Got your target so it gets all the rods out of the way. The bait board, you know, heaps of room. You can put your bait out of the sun so it's not baking. Yeah, like you say, there's just a place for everything.
There's heaps of room to work in, and stainless steel seat risers so you can actually use what would normally be dead space. And you can lock your gear out of the salt spray or have a bit of a kip if you need one. What about fuel capacity for this one, mate?
Fuel capacity's been upgraded massively with this, with the long range tank, 270 litres. So massive range, like sort of 400 kilometres plus with that engine.
Jordy, I'm not used to doing this, mate.
Mate, you'll be right, you'll get the hang of it.
So with a laugh. See him whack that?
Yeah. Red, you reckon?
No, he's not a biggie, but that's the thing fishing for reds, you just don't know. Sometimes they'll mouth the bait, tiny little picks, other times they'll just whoop it down.
A hussar.
Little hussar. Got him on?
Yep.
Well done, mate. As you just danced around towards me, mate, I guess having a spot for everything on the boat means one thing, more deck space for fishing.
Yep, plenty of deck space. You need it sometimes out here.
Well, it would have been nice to land a keeper, but you can't say we're short on variety.